Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a while. About a month, I think. My last Infamous video, I actually haven't looked at it in a while. I've been off YouTube for a long time. I've been busy. School has started for me. I'm now a junior, so I'm in 11th grade. And it is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I love this outfit. This is the Jamestown outfit, I think. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can focus my camera a little bit better. I got an iPhone 4S, so that's what I'm going to be using to record gameplay now. I still have to make 15-minute videos until November because of the whole copyright thing with Game Informer on the infamous Second Son articles. So once that strike goes away, I can increase my video time limit. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3. My friend gave it to me to play for a while. I'm just borrowing it from him, but he's like, you know what, play it until you've had your fun. But actually, what I'm thinking about doing is I've really thought about this whole PS4 ordeal, and yeah, the PS4 is awesome. Assassin's Creed 4 looks sweet. Watch Dogs looks amazing. But the only game I'm really going to buy the PS4 for is Infamous Second Son, of course. And that doesn't come out until February. At least that's when everybody is speculating. So I'm just going to end up keeping my PS3, playing PS3 games, and I will buy the PS4 on my birthday in April, which is only 2 months after February. So Second Son will be rather, not old, but it'll be played. People will know. Obviously, within 2 months, people will know how it ends. But you know what? That doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna watch any gameplay videos. I'm not gonna spoil it for myself. I'm just gonna enjoy it when I buy it. I will do gameplay. Even though there's already going to be gameplay of it from plenty of other people, I'm going to do gameplay, my own. I'm sure that's what you're watching this channel for. But I'm really loving Assassin's Creed. I never used to be a big Assassin's Creed fan. I always used to think, what is the big hype with this game? Why is it so cool? What's so awesome about it? And then I played this. And you know how you start out as Hatham. You start out as the Templar, and I was playing and I was like, okay, this is weird. I'm not getting the story. I don't understand the plot. Who the hell is this guy? What am I doing? I'm not an assassin. But then after I got to the part where Connor is trained by Achilles and he becomes an assassin, after I got a little bit farther into the story and I learned the controls and hand-to-hand combat, I figured out how to do all that stuff, I really started to like this game. This is now one of my top favorite games to play. This is the only game I play anymore. I don't even play The Last of Us. Hell, the only time I play that is when either Ricky or my other friend Kyle want to play it. And if it's not them, I hardly play it at all. And there is DLC. Finally, they have announced DLC for that. I will be making a video on The Last of Us DLC. It's multiplayer based, and they are doing Season Pass exclusives. If you don't have a Season Pass, you can still get the map pack. But if you do have a Season Pass, you're going to get a couple of extra items. I'm not going to tell you what those are because I'm going to make a separate video for that. And sometimes when I record these videos, I feel that I'm talking too fast. So if I am talking if I am talking a little too fast, please feel free to say, hey dude, just put it in the comments. Don't be rude about it, because if you're rude to me, I'm sure you've seen some of my arguments in the comments section. If you're rude to me, I'm going to be rude back. Let's get this guy. But just feel free to say, hey dude, you're talking too fast, slow it down. And in my next videos, I will try to slow my voice down. Alright. I was actually over at this place called Gamers. I don't know if it's anywhere else. You know, I'm from Iowa, and Ames is the home of the Iowa State Cyclones, if you're familiar with that team. So I go over to Ames. It's not that far from me, actually, but I go over there quite often, and there's GameStop, obviously, and then there's this little store called Gamers. And I know they have other stores in Iowa, but I don't know if they are anywhere else. And it's basically like, it's, how do I put this? It's like the Goodwill of the video game industry. You know what Goodwill is, right? You know, that place where you can go to get used clothes and everyone donates their stuff there. It's kind of like what Gamers is, except everything's not dirty, obviously. They clean up their products, but they sell a lot of used game consoles, used game accessories, and used games. They have more used stuff than they do new stuff, which is good. I like that. I like it because used stuff is cheaper. I don't have to spend as much money on used items. But I went over there and they had a game called Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy, which had Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations all in one carton. It was like the Infamous collection, or the God of War collection, or the Ratchet and Clank collection. It was like that, except for Assassin's Creed. And it was $25, so I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool. The sad part is, I'm broke. I have like no money right now. I know I've been saying this for such a long time on this channel, but I am getting a job. I'm going to put in applications everywhere. I'm just going to, like, application bomb everywhere. And eventually I'm going to get a job, and I'm going to save up that money, and I'm going to freaking go over there and buy that Ezio Trilogy, because I'm going to keep my PS3 for a while. What should we do? I'm just running around here. I need to do something cool. I need to give you guys some action. So Assassin's Creed 4. I've been paying attention to that game. I'm going to start doing predictions on Assassin's Creed 4 and Watch Dogs. Infamous Second Son has cooled down a little bit. I mean, the last big thing that happened to that game was the Fetch trailer, and nothing else has been posted since then. Well, there's the PAX Prime panel, but you know, that's just all the actors and game directors talking to each other. You know, there's Greg Miller from IGN, then there's Nate Fox, Billy Harper, Troy Baker, Travis Willingham, and what is the girl's name? The girl that voices Abigail Walker. I followed her on Twitter. Damn it, I know what her name is. I just can't think of it. But yeah, it's just all of them sitting in a room at PAX Prime and talking about the game. So, other than that, there's nothing really new for that. Assassin's Creed 4 has tons of gameplay videos. Watch Dogs has a lot of gameplay videos. There's like at least 4 or 5 different gameplay videos for those games. So I'm going to start watching those games a little bit more closely. I'm going to do predictions on them, which is nice. It'll switch things up a little bit. Now it's not going to be just Infamous. I'm going to widen my what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. I'm going to broaden my spectrum. There we go. That sounds better. But you know what is messed up? The Last of Us is going to have 3 DLC drops. There's going to be the multiplayer one that's coming out within like a month. Single-player DLC that's coming out the end of this year. And the last DLC is going to be another multiplayer pack that comes out next year. Like, okay, Naughty Dog, I understand The Last of Us is a good game. It sells great. But really? Are people still going to be playing this next year? I mean, the Xbox One and the PS4 are going to be out next year. Granted, a lot of people are not going to have the consoles at launch, but then again, a lot of people are going to have them at launch. So, releasing DLC for The Last of Us on PS3 next year when pretty much almost everybody is going to have a next-gen console is a dumb idea. Even if you can stream The Last of Us through Gaikai to the PS4, it's still going to be pointless, because what if you can't get the DLC? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. The PS4, the awesome thing about it is that for the longest time, people were scared that it was going to have HDMI protection and that you would not be able to record with a capture card. But a couple weeks ago, I think it was a couple weeks ago, Sony announced that the PS4 will support HDMI capture card video capture, which is awesome. Meaning that if you have a capture card, you are free to use it as you wish. There are no restrictions. You don't have to do some weird mechanical thing with the console. You don't have to rip it apart or anything. It will automatically support video capture. Alongside the built-in video capture feature. So that is awesome. Things are really looking up for the PS4. Not like they already weren't. Like, the PS4 already has an arm and a leg above the Xbox One. Oh, shit. This ought to be fun. They always manage to shoot me. Like, when I'm on a roof and there's more than one guard, and I kill one of them, the other guards will always shoot me. Like, there's no way I can escape that. I don't know what that is. Oh, come on. I hate when the icon doesn't show up, so then I don't know they're gonna hit me. That's when I end up getting hit. Like that, right there. Nothing told me he was gonna hit me. Alright, we'll just reload this here. So, how have you been doing? Put it in the comments below. Have you missed me? I know I've been gone for a while. Holy shit. Oh. I might make a two-parter. This video, my videos can only be 15 minutes because of the whole copyright issue. But, you know what? Even if the PS4 did not support capture cards, I wouldn't care because I still use external recording methods. I use my camera, I use my phone, I use my iPad. I updated both my devices to iOS 7. It runs beautifully. I love it. It's gorgeous. And Assassin's Creed Liberation is coming to the PlayStation Store. I don't know when. But if you don't know, Liberation was a PS Vita exclusive, and it featured a female protagonist who actually accidentally ran into Connor in the woods in the middle of the game somewhere. So Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation are basically the same game. You just play it from a different perspective. Oh, hey, we'll just jump through this window. I love this. This is awesome. It's like, I don't know, it's just so cool. You can immediately lose enemies if they're chasing you just by jumping through a window or going through a door. So when Liberation comes to the PS Store, PlayStation Store, I'm probably going to buy it, depending on whether or not I have the money. It's probably going to be something like $15-10. And I would be perfectly okay with that. Because I'm not getting a PS Vita. There's no way. I'd love to. Trust me, I would love to be able to play Second Son while I'm out walking around or when I'm in the car with my mom. But there's no way I have that kind of money to spend on a PS Vita. Oh, here's another... No, I don't want to go in there. I've actually been practicing my parkour. So, that's nice.